In this video, we're going to be talking about debt consolidation versus balance transfer. So stick around. Welcome back to Dollars with Dennis. My name's Dennis Dunn, and today we're going to be talking about debt consolidation versus balance transfers. So, which one should you use? All right. Well, it all boils down to your financial situation, and it also boils down to interest. All right. Now, with debt consolidation, what you're doing is you're taking a loan from a bank to pay off your debt. And the bank is offering you a lower interest rate on that loan than what you are paying on your credit card. So let's say you're paying 20 to 30% interest on your credit card. You get a debt consolidation loan, all right, from the bank, they might be charging you 10, 15%. So obviously, you're going to save some more money on the interest because the interest is less. All right. But if you get a balance transfer, okay, that's basically where you're getting a balance transfer credit card from a bank. They're usually offered at 0% interest and they're for certain times. So a balance transfer credit card at 0%, you can get a 12-month, you can get a 15-month, okay, you can get an 18-month, you can get a 21-month 0% card. And then after that APR rate is finished, they jack up the interest rates and you pay full interest. So if you're trying to pay down a debt, all right, depending on how large the debt is, all right, and let's say now you couldn't get a 0% APR card because of your credit situation, then you might want to consider more of a debt consolidation loan because you can't get the 0% APR card. So you're saving some money there, all right, on the interest. But if you can get the 0% APR cards, all right, and pay them off in the allotted time, all right, you're better off going with the balance transfer. So it all boils down to your financial situation. It boils down to what you want to pay in interest, okay, and how high your debt is. So it's a matter of time and interest. But the fact that you're even attempting to pay down your debt, all right, is a good thing because at 20 to 30% interest on credit cards, they will bury you, all right, with the interest, and your debt will just keep growing and growing. If you can get a 0% card, all right, the balance transfer cards, and then put a couple of your cards together, like your debt, I would say, from your credit cards, and put them onto 10% transfer card. All right. You can save a lot of money in interest. But if you can't get the 0% interest cards, then you're going with the bank with the debt consolidation loan because you're going to get the loan for cheaper interest rates than you would be paying with your credit card. So, like I said, guys, there's not really more one that's better than the other. I mean, if it was me personally, I would lean more towards the zero APR card. But if you're depends on your situation. All right. If you have late payments, all right, and you can't get a 0% APR card and your credit's all screwed up, all right, you're not going to be able to get a 0% APR card. But you have a good possibility of getting a debt consolidation loan from a bank. So listen, be, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But what I'm going to do for you guys is down below in the description, I'm going to leave you a free list of 0% balance transfer cards that you can get. It's absolutely free. All right. I'll leave that link down below in the description. I also leave a link about SoFi Bank and their debt consolidation. All right. I will also leave that down the link. But like I said, depends on your financial situation, guys. All right. So, you just got to roll with the punches. So, with that, I'm going to call it a day on this video. All right. If you like the information, please give us a like. All right. Hit that subscribe button so you be notified of our next video. And we'll see you guys on the next one.